And back to the super chat, who will finish higher? I was going to kind of question this along the lines of Man United win this game. Should Man United fans have to start talking about or considering United as top 4 contenders?
I think a lot of Man United fans are already considering it, first and foremost. I did last week. I said, I think with the way that Liverpool has started, there's a space open. I had Chelsea 5th, Man United 6th. But I wasn't saying we're going to be 10 points behind Chelsea. I expect us to, we had 58 points last year. I expect us to be at least 10 points better, which is 68, which isn't far off top 4. So if we end up at 68 in 6th, Chelsea's outside the top 4, I expect us to be close. Therefore, if there's a space open and Chelsea can get it, I think we need to be there to pick up the pieces. Chelsea sacked Tuchel this season. Like, it happened, guys. Like, things are not rosy. Everything's not perfect. You're good.
The roses are smelling really good. They it's all good. It's all good.
Stink. But so I think Chelsea for me are not guaranteed. I didn't have them in top 4 in the first place, so they're definitely not guaranteed top 4. I think Chelsea have as much chance as Man United getting top 4, maybe slightly more. But if we win on Saturday and we go above you, those thorns in those roses are going to start pricking. That's what I'm saying.
Just.
I mean, yeah, if Man United beat Chelsea, I think, yeah, you start really taking them seriously as a top 4 contender. I mean, I think it's going to be really tight between everybody plus Newcastle.
Oh, you think Newcastle?
Yeah, Newcastle beat Spurs.
Well, we haven't even spoke about that because I've banned myself from a few weeks from talking about Tottenham.
But the thing about Newcastle is if you look at their form, they've been one of the most informed teams since Eddie Howe has come in. Yeah. So for me, I think you have to count them as one of the teams that are like in and around there. And that's what I'm saying. Like, these points away from home to your rivals are going to actually really count this time around, I think. And so I think if Man United get anything from this match, I'm already kind of considering it. I think them and Chelsea are kind of in the same boat, but it's something about Man United when they get confidence, they're different than any other team. When they catch that confidence, there's nothing, you can't say anything.
Well, the thing is, the last 3 games, of course, Ammonia is hard to judge against. We battered them. Their goalkeeper was just, and afterwards, when you find out he's a United fan, the pictures he took, the interview, yeah, I mean, he did that. I mean, his ability helped him, but it's his
God-given ability.
Yeah, God-given ability. Yeah, that one. I think for me, like, I was kind of, because I was happy for him, but we battered them in that game chance-wise. Newcastle was an interesting one because they started off well and we really come into our own. Spurs, we surprised me. But if we could get a similar performance against Chelsea and win, and then maybe go win a couple more after that, I'm going to do a bit of a JJ here and say, then maybe I'll start to believe, because what I don't want is to have 2 or 3 good games. You go, oh, maybe we've already integrated with Ten Hag, and then it falls apart again. I just don't. Once we got it, we did this with LVG. We beat, I don't remember which order now, but I think we beat Spurs, City, and then Liverpool in the space of 4 games. And it was the best performance I've ever seen from Man United at Anfield, inclinging Fergie's era. Wanfield. Yeah, with the overhead kick. And I remember I did a match reaction after that, and I said, I feel like the handbrake's finally come off. I think we're there. And because it was 4 games against big teams, we all thought this is going to work. And then we played Chelsea about 2 weeks later. They hammered us, and it fell off again. So I'm just reluctant yet to get too carried away. But there's certainly a chance that United, if they keep improving and no one's run away, and everyone else doesn't run away from us, if we're there or thereabouts, why not?
Spurs are shaky, Liverpool are shaky, and I think Chelsea are shaky. I think the top 4 race is open.
It is.
Against top 6, it's 3 wins and 1 loss, and this is their last game of the first split.
Yeah, so after this game, we would have played all the top. The
only disadvantage is that means we've got to play, barring Chelsea, we have to go away to everybody.
Man City. Man City home.
Oh, Man City, yeah. Got Man City home, Chelsea away. Got to go away to Arsenal and Liverpool. That's really difficult. But look, who knows? You know, again, the irony in it is people keep saying that if Spurs and Arsenal get injuries, what's going to happen? Well, that does happen, and they do fall off. Again, there's an opportunity. But I think Man United, I don't want the club being put under that pressure. I'm not even going to lie. I'm being shameless about it. I'm liking the fact that we're still being written off.
Get
and that's
carried
nice.
away. Get carried away. Get carried away.
That's one of those really bad American football chants, isn't it? Like, I remember
baseball chant.
Yeah, I remember going to a game in the States. United were playing, and I remember it was with a couple of like diehard Reds, and the American United fans they got a chant going, and it was so embarrassing. It was funny. It was just "Let's go United, let's go." And that was it. And they were all having, we were all looking at each other like, this is mad. This is what would happen if we just allowed the tourists to buy all the tickets. Trust me, BT Sports would make and Sky would make the Glazers sell.
That would be the Super League chart.
Yeah. It'd be crazy.